Hello, this is Tim with TAH-DAH Farms, and today we're going to work on a header cart. Brought this header cart home yesterday, and it wasn't put together right, so we had to kind of get it home and got some instructions on how to put it together, and I'm going to do a little video on how to set up a header cart for a bean head. So that's what we're going to do today. I picked this up yesterday when I went down to get my parts at John Deere to work on that rear axle and on the feeder house. And the feeder house parts are back over there, and right here's all my ball joints. You can see them in there. There's a ball joint there, another one there, and here, and got bushings and more bushings in there. So I went to pick that up, and while I was down there, I put this GPS, to Trimble GPS, in my tractor. I had the antenna mounted up here when I did my corn beans this year, and so the information's on there, and you only can use a 4 gig thumb drive, and I couldn't find one, so I stopped in at the New Holland dealer to pick a thumb drive up where the guy that sold me that unit works, and talked to him a few minutes. And while I was there, I saw a couple header carts that would fit for my 216 head, and this has got that back beam on it right there, and that back beam will work better than what I got. And the wheels, from this wheel to that wheel, is 12 feet 4 inches center to center, and on mine, this wheel to that wheel is about 14 feet. So what I run into, get back around here, you can see how close that tire is to that fender of the grain head. And there's about the same distance back there on that one back there. But that's how I broke a tie rod end on it this fall, is the head slid a little bit, and when I made a right turn, wheel caught on there and snapped that tie rod end, so I'd put new tie rod in on it. But yeah, it's just that cart's a little too long for this head, and I want to be able to put that head on a cart and not worry about breaking stuff or tearing a tire up or something like that. And it doesn't have that back bar that I can shorten this up. So that header cart got traded on this header cart, which will work better. And I think I got a pretty good price for that cart, for this cart, and it's going to work out good. So they didn't have these set up properly. So I've already taken these off, picked up new bolts a little bit ago, but we'll get that put in the right spot and get this all switched around and see how it goes. All right, we went down to my buddy's down the road and looked at his, and I got it lined up. So we're gonna use these existing holes right here, and we're gonna get this bolted up and get it lined up. And there we go. Then I can use this hole here, is already here, so we're going to use that hole. Get that lined up. Alright, we're going to leave them loose for now, just so I got some flexibility when we put this bar up on here. Now on this other end, I'm going to have to drill holes, so let's see what we got to do here. Let's put this bolt in the same hole we got on the other end on the front. And then here's where we're going to have to line up. I'm going to drill a hole right here. So let's drill this hole. All right, got to do the other side now. No way I can hit it from this side, hit that side. Hey, that went through pretty quick. All right, so let's get this bolt on there. We're just gonna get these hand tight for now. All right. Now let's set this bar up here. We're gonna go from this top edge down 14 inches and get this all tightened up. I did read in the manual that this nut on this side, what you do is you tighten it up, but you don't get it tight, you just get it snugged up where this still will move, and then you tighten that up. So we tighten that up. This distance from here to there is 14 inches, and we're going to start there. Got it on both ends, front and back. So I'm glad I did that, because this was way out. This was going to be clear out here to the edge, and this right here, my sickle bar should sit about right here. So I'm setting on those. That being a flex head, I'm setting right on those skids. Then, I've already done it, but I did some measuring on that from the center point out to what I got to line up. So I got this one pushed all the way to the front, tightened up, and I got this one here from where I measured the center would be. That's this mark here. You can see I had a couple marks here, but this right here is my center with that all the way front. And that'll be where it needs to be, and that head will set right down on there. Now, this video is going to stop for today because I got to get a different version. What I found is these are for corn heads. They won't slide forward and back here. That won't let it slide backwards. And since I'm putting that on this flex head, I need the U-shaped ones, so I'll have to get those ordered. So that's where we're going to stop for today, and hopefully this next week they'll be in, and in your time, that's next. Stay tuned. Well, I got it all back in there, but we're definitely going to order those other parts, get that back up a little higher. And I think, after looking at it, another adjustment I'm going to have to make is I want this right here back a little further. So it's sitting right there on that front edge, but I'd like it to be back a little further so it's resting on the skid plates more. I don't know if that's right or wrong. If somebody's ever set one of those, you can let us know. But anyway, I got it lined up, and what I'll put back in here in an upcoming video, shoops. All the parts for this are in, so that'll be the next thing I probably work on right here is that 7,000 John Deere corn planter, getting those bushings changed. So stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed a little bit on setting up this header cart. Kind of buried behind everything already, so hey, thanks for watching.